सब? मैं आशा करती हूँ आप सब बिल्कुल ठीक होंगे. आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट अ न्यू चैप्टर. आर यू पीपल रेडी टू रीड अबाउट एयर, वाटर एंड वेदर? जानना चाहते हैं आप इन सब के बारे में? एंड क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं आप इस चैप्टर में? इन सब के बारे में आप पढ़ने वाले हैं एयर के बारे में, वाटर, वाटर साइकिल, सीजन्स, कंपोजिशन ऑफ एयर, फॉर्म्स ऑफ वाटर एंड वेदर के बारे में. तैयार हैं आप सब? लेट्स स्टार्ट. हैव यू एवर बीन, गेट एक्टिव बच्चों, हैव यू एवर बीन टू अ बीच? हाउ डू यू फील आफ्टर विजिटिंग देयर? क्या आप कभी बीच पर गए हैं? कैसा फील करते हैं आप वहां जाकर? ओके, थिंक अबाउट. सो नाउ air and water are essential for all living beings. Let us learn about them. Air, we cannot see air, but it is all around us. We can feel air when it moves, and moving air is called wind. When wind blows gently, it is called breeze. And storms is caused by storm winds with thunder and lightning. जब storm आता है तो बहुत तेज बिजली कड़कती है ना, और lightning होती है, और तूफान आता है. राइट. Composition of air. Air is a mixture of gases and it also contains water vapor, smoke, dust and germs. Now, gases present in air. Oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide are important gases present in the air. Nitrogen is the largest component of air. Oxygen is a gas which animals and humans breathe in, and carbon dioxide breathe out. It is the second largest component of air. Plants take in carbon dioxide to make food and release oxygen into the atmosphere. Thus, they help in purifying the air. इसीलिए ये हमारे वातावरण को शुद्ध रखते हैं, क्योंकि हमें ज़रूरत है जिस चीज़ की वो हमें मिलती है, और उनको जिस चीज़ की ज़रूरत है वो ले लेते हैं. और हमें ऑक्सीजन चाहिए, उनको कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड चाहिए. Let's take a knowledge capsule. Deep sea divers carry oxygen cylinders for breathing underwater. Activity time बच्चों. Light 2 candles, fix them on a table. Cover one burning candle with a glass and leave the other one. The candle covered with the glass will stop burning, and find out the reason why. Smoke and dust particles present in air. Smoke comes out when something is burnt. Vehicle, like cars, buses, trains, etc. and factories also give out smoke. इन सब से भी धुआं निकलता है ना बच्चों. All this smoke gets mixed with the air. When we sweep the floors or roads, the dust particles mix with the air. जब हम रोड पे झाड़ू लगता है या घर में झाड़ू लगता है तब भी तो धूल उड़ती है, और ये भी कहाँ जाती है? एयर में जाके मिक्स हो जाती है. Smoke and dust particles make the air impure and dirty. Breathing impure air can make us fall sick. और जो वो प्रदूषित हवा हमारे अंदर जाती है वो हमें बीमार कर देती है. Air has germs. Air also contains germs. Tiny living things which cannot be seen with our eyes are called germs. जिन्हें बहुत छोटे होने की वजह से हम नहीं देख पाते. When we sneeze or cough, we release germs into the air. They keep floating in air and are harmful for us. Brain booster. Why should you wash your hands before eating even if you have not touched anything? अगर आपने कहीं टच भी नहीं किया, क्यों फिर भी हाथ धोते हो आप? Uses of air बच्चों. Air provides oxygen that humans and animals breathe in, and air also provides us carbon dioxide that plants take in to make food. It helps windmills and sailboats to move. Air helps birds, kites, aeroplanes, parachutes to fly in the sky. Oxygen in air helps to burn things. We know air occupies space and has weight, and it also exerts pressure, which is useful to do many things like lifting loads. Air is filled in the tires of cycles, cars, buses and trucks, and air fills in tires helps the buses or cars to carry the weight of loads in them. Air dries our clothes faster. Cool air makes us feel fresh during summers. कितने सारे फायदे हैं ना एयर के. नॉलेज कैप्सूल बेटा, lighter things move upwards, therefore hot air moves upwards as hot air is lighter than cold air. Water. Water is the most abundant substance present on the earth. It covers about 3/4 of the earth's surface, and we need water for various purposes in our daily life, such as for cooking, washing, drinking, cleaning, etc. Forms of water. Water is present in all three forms in nature, as ice on mountain, as water in rivers and oceans, seas and lakes, and as water in air. Solid, ice, liquid, water, gas, steam or water vapor. So these are the three forms. These forms can change from one form to another form, and by heating or cooling. Right? So, activity, you have to unscramble the words given below, like once for the first one I do for you, ice, I-C-E, ice. Right? Rest you have to do. Water cycle बच्चों, in nature water keeps changing its form continuously through the process of evaporation and condensation in the nature. Both evaporation and condensation are continuous process occurring in nature. Before reading the next point, I am going to take the knowledge capsule. Rain gauge is a device which used to measure the quantity of rainfall. Now I am going to read the steps involved in the water cycle. During daytime, the heat of the sun changes water of rivers, lakes and other water bodies into water vapor by evaporation. Warm air rises up the water vapors into sky. The water vapors cool down and turn into tiny droplets of water by condensation. Right? And these tiny droplets, ये जो छोटी छोटी बूंदें होती हैं, collect around dust particles in air to form clouds. जिससे तो form हो जाते हैं, जो बादल बनते हैं. Right? And the tiny droplets of water in a cloud join to form larger water droplets. और उससे क्या होता है? When clouds become full and heavy, they burst and fall down as rain. Crackers burst होते हैं ना, जैसे वो भी burst हो जाते हैं और rain हो जाती है. The rain water runs back into the water bodies all over again. This process goes on continuously and is called the water cycle. In hilly areas or on mountains, the rain turns into snow or hailstones if it is very cold. Right? Let's read the brain booster. Who forecasts the weather? Who forecasts the weather? Think about. And knowledge capsule, it takes about 2 minutes for a raindrop to reach the ground. Only 2 minutes. Okay, let's read about weather now. Weather is a change in atmosphere from time to time or day to day. Atmosphere is the blanket of air or gases surrounding the earth. On a particular day, the weather can be bright and sunny. It can be breezy or windy. The very next day, आज अगर बहुत ज़्यादा धूप निकली हुई है तो हो सकता है कल बहुत ठंडी हवाएं चले. It may change even during a single day. For example, a day may start with heavy rainfall but turn sunny towards afternoon. सुबह तो बहुत ठंडी ठंडी मतलब बहुत बारिश हुई थी और हमने देखा दोपहर को तो बहुत तेज धूप निकली हुई थी. सडनली चेंज हो गया ना वेदर, है ना. Seasons. Change of weather after every few months bring different seasons. Summer, winter, monsoon, autumn and spring are the 5 main seasons. It is very hot during summers. Hot winds blow during this time and winters are very cold. Places that have extremely cold weather receive snowfall. वहाँ पे snowfall भी होती है. It rains heavily during the monsoon season. Trees shed their leaves during the autumn and during spring the flowers are in full bloom. अब अलग अलग सीजन की अलग अलग आइडेंटिटी है. जब ऑटम में क्या होता है, पत्ते गिरते हैं, है ना, अपने कलर चेंज कर देते हैं. और स्प्रिंग में क्या होता है, फ्लावर्स एकदम ब्लूम करते हैं, फुल ब्लूम करते हैं. राइट? ओके, So now I'm going to read about word bank. So word bank, we are having evaporation, the process in which water changes into water vapor, condensation, the process in which water vapor changes into water, and season, the change of weather after every few months result in seasons, right? And now the chapter summary at a glance. Air is a mixture of gases. It contains oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and water vapor also. Air occupies space. It has weight and exert pressure. It is helpful in many ways. The process of evaporation and condensation, by which water keeps changing its form continuously in the nature and is known as water cycle. Weather is a change in atmosphere from time to time or day to day. So tell me, do you enjoy the rain? अच्छी लगती है आपको बारिश? And it's a time to evaluate yourself. आ जाइए, चेक करते हैं आपकी knowledge. So you have to fill this OMR sheet to choose the correct answer. Air dries our clothes faster. It is very hot during summer. Dash in air helps to burn things. सोचिए क्या? Oxygen. Yes. Carbon dioxide. Okay. Yes. Fine. So now we will go to the fourth one. During dash, the flowers are in full bloom. Spring. Very good. So now bachcho, what you have to do? You have to fill these blanks and you have to take the help from the chapter lines. You have to read it thoroughly, or if you know, fill the blanks yourself. Gentle wind is called, one I am doing for you. Gentle wind is called breeze. Okay, very good beta. So rest you have to do yourself, and in C part you have to answer these questions based on your knowledge you gained from the chapter. अगर आपको लगता है कि आप नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, go and read the chapter again, right? आपको मैं एग्जाम्पल दे देती हूँ. आपको डिफाइन करना है एटमोसफियर, वेदर एंड सीजन्स को. इन सेकेंड वन आपको बताना है कि एयर कैसे आपके लिए हेल्पफुल है. इन थर्ड वन आपको 3 फॉर्म्स बतानी है वाटर की और एक्सप्लेन करना है चेंजेस दैट टेक प्लेस बिटवीन देम. एंड द फोर्थ वन यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन द वाटर साइकिल विद द हेल्प ऑफ डायग्राम. So let us think. It is advised not to use vehicles for traveling to shorter distances to prevent pollution. How do you think it reduces pollution? आपको कहा जाता है कि आप गाड़ियाँ न लेके जाएं अगर आपको थोड़े दूर ही जाना है. यूज साइकिल और गो बाय फुट. सो ये कितना रिड्यूस कर पाएगा पोल्यूशन को. Let us create which is your favorite season and name it and mention the food habits, the color, clothing, the games and the activities you enjoy in the season. Carry out the activity in your scrapbook. And let us speak. Organize a group discussion in the class to discuss the ways to conserve water. Very, very important. How to conserve the water. And while doing this activity, bachcho, have fun.